What's going on, folks? Hey, look, I got some more stuff for y'all. Check me out. So this is gonna be a part three on. I don't even know what I'm naming these videos, but you're gonna see. I don't even know how to name them because this is off the fly. This is some stuff that I had in my head earlier, but this is gonna tie into the two previous videos that I just did. So I've been reading on in the news and all this other stuff about transsexual males. I think I'm saying that right. Who were um, assaulted by heterosexual males who found out that they were transsexuals or that they were men dressing as women. Now, in my previous video, I was talking about heterosexual, no, not heterosexual, but transsexual males, men who dress like women, not playing the part and wondering why people were staring. I'm talking about these guys that are getting assaulted look just like women, look just like women. So they're dating these dudes who think that they are real born women, right? So this dude found out that the what he thought was a born male, I mean a born female, was really a male, a transsexual male. And he beat this dude to death after finding out about this. Now, who else found out about it? I don't know. But I think that that's not necessary. I think that the transsexual actually put, and this is my own opinion, put themselves in that situation because there's a lot of that goes on, and there's a lot of transsexuals. There was a lot of gay people that agree with me. I've had this conversation that that is not something to play with. If you're gonna be who you are, be who you are, but let other people know who you are. That's not gonna agree. It's kind of like if me being a heterosexual male and I step into a relationship with a female and I got 10 kids and I didn't tell her about it. Or I got 3 girlfriends, 10 kids, and a wife and didn't tell her about it. You know, whether she gonna stay or not, she deserves to know these things. But then you have some women that will ask all the questions in the world anyway. And I think that as a male, you need to ask all these questions if you're gonna step out. Females also, males or whatever, males and females need to step out when they're dating. They can find out this is nothing new, but you find out that things ain't what you thought it was, and like he killed the dude. And I'm like, that's kind of screwed up. Um, as far as the male goes, I said if you're gonna go on these dating sites, I would say hold off on being intimate until you absolutely sure that this person is what you're looking for. And I'm like, well, how could you have had sex with this person and not notice that they got a package? I don't know. Unless they were, um, how they used to say, they got their bottom done, or they had a full sex change. You know what I'm saying? I think that those type of questions, those type of things need to be brought to the forefront if that's what you're doing, because there's dudes out there that there's guys that look, they're bisexual men that look heterosexual that like dudes and women, and they like dudes that dress up like women. So my thing is this: it should be encouraged to transsexual men who don't have the man. It don't matter if you got the whole works or you just got the top done. If you know it's gonna be a surprise at the end of the day, when that person, that heterosexual male you dating, think that you is 100% woman, you need to try to avoid that. So I would say congregate in places where that type of activity is welcomed. Go to a club where it's a gay club where you have bisexual men and women, transsexuals, and otherwise. The reason I say that is because that if you're not gonna tell the truth, that will cut down on a lot of violence because that dude looks like the bad guy. But you don't know what type of traumatic situation that could cause that dude. He thinking that he's sleeping with a full blown woman, a birthed woman, a woman that was born woman, and then come to find out that it's a dude. Come on, man. Y'all got to be thinking about how that, just like, to me, a traumatic situation is a traumatic situation. That person was raped. That person could have had that person could have been molested by a dude when they was young. You know what I'm saying? At an early age, and then like they have nightmares and they have psychological issues behind this. And then they're trying to step out and move on with their life, and then they mess around with this dude. I mean, this girl who they thought was a girl, but it actually was a dude. They have sex or some sort of physical interaction, sexual interaction. Even if it was just a kiss, I'm pretty sure that would have freaked them out to find out later on that, oh my gosh, that was a girl. I mean, that was a dude. Oh, I kissed a dude. You gonna see that person again. If you don't see that person again, you would be very, very lucky to not see that person again. So I would say to you guys, you heterosexual men, if you on these dating sites, you need to ask these questions. Hey, are you a woman? Are you a dude? Are you this? Are you that? And if that person is offended, let them be offended. Because if you the type of person and you feel like you don't like gays, if you don't like gay people, you need to be asking these questions. If you don't like transsexuals, you need to be asking these questions and stop following your nose. Because your nose ain't always gonna point you in the right direction. I'm telling you. If you feel like you you feel like you really know deep down in your heart that you're not gonna mess with no dude, and this is not nothing you want, please ask those questions. Because you don't know what you're gonna do. You might flip out and bust somebody's head up, and next thing you know, they laid out, you on your way to jail. And then to me, you look funny having beat up a transsexual woman, a guy that's dressing up like a girl. You done beat up a guy that's dressing up like a girl. And when you could have been asking all these questions, man. Y'all don't need to be like telling it, man. Y'all don't need to be kissing on these, man. Y'all better. It's times have changed, and y'all need to be up on it for real. You better be dating one of your cousins' friends or something. That she done seen the girl naked. You know what I'm saying? She know for sure everything is original up under the hood. Everything is OEM. You dig what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you, because it'll save you a whole lot of trouble, a lot of embarrassment. Then your boys gonna get in on it too. You know your boys find out about you done mess around, slept with a chick. I slept with a dude who dressed up like a girl. They gonna clown you, cuz. And if they don't clown you, you gonna feel some kind of way. If they gonna know, they gonna tell somebody else, somebody gonna find out. I'm telling you, do your research, man. And for you transsexual males and females, for women that went through it too, dating women that they thought was dudes, and the whole I don't see how that happened, but they was dating uh dudes, dating women who they thought were men, and then they got a rude awakening at the end of the day. If you're gonna date, if you're transsexual or you're bisexual or you like dressing up as the opposite sex, I'm gonna say save everybody some trouble and date in that circle wherever that is permitted. So it does not to say you ain't allowed anywhere. You go where you want to go, but a lot of people ain't telling what's going on downstairs, and people is getting fucked up. It's not cool. I'm not saying it's okay. I'm not saying that the dude whoever commits the crime is a victim, and that, well, I'm gonna say they are a victim, but I'm not gonna say that they are permitted to hurt or kill in this situation. But if they were informed, it wouldn't happen. It would be one of those situations where it would not have happened. Most definitely would not have happened. It would be like, oh, you probably got cussed out, get the F away from me, whatever. But I'm saying, if you are transsexual, if you um bisexual, or just a male dressing up, or no, excuse me, if you are dressing up as the opposite sex and you looking to date, there's people who are gonna date you. You know what I'm saying? My gay friend was telling me about these dudes when he first started working. This was years ago. When he first started working, they was guys that was like watching him at work, and then they would go in the parking lot and call the store on the cell phone and say, hey, let me speak to so and so. And then you get on the phone and say, look, man, I was checking you out. I'm trying to hook up. Well, I was like, are you serious, bro? He would tell me that there was one particular person that he um, would keep coming back and wanted to take him out to eat and everything on the low. And it's like, come on. There's people out there that will get with you. You feel me? It's something for everybody out here in this world, especially today in this world. Don't put your life and somebody else's dignity on the line by um, playing these games. You know, there's people out there in certain countries. People don't even, if you gay, they will kill you. So if you know you transsexual, I'm gonna say it again. If you know you transsexual, or you know you date the opposite sex, I mean you date the same sex, and you dressing up like the opposite sex, don't fool nobody. Don't fool nobody. Let folks know that this is who you are, so there's no trouble later on down the road. Be straight up. Hey, look, I'm transsexual. I'm not. I wasn't born a woman. This is what I am. Blah blah blah. I would respect you if I bumped into you and I found out it was otherwise. Listen, don't play them games with people like that. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And fellas, ladies, please ask questions. Are you a dude? Are you really a girl? Are you really a guy? Ask those questions so you don't find yourself in some BS. You dig what I'm saying? But that's all I got for that right now. Love everybody, man. But just continue to love. You dig what I'm saying? Don't stiff arm these people because they choose to live a different lifestyle. We can all get along together. It doesn't matter. We just don't go to the same parties. You know what I'm saying? And what does it matter really? Let them people live their life and just keep it 100. You feel me? But yeah, that's all I got for right now. But I'm gonna say this: click like, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. You do what I'm saying? Peace.